In order to find out where the treasure might be buried far below ground, the team is trying to locate a flood tunnel and follow it back to the money pit area. They are searching for something that was constructed by humans, and they currently find a board at the water level. They are interested in learning who constructed this structure. A board is discovered at the water level, and researchers or original depositors are searching for something that is out of place in the area. They are searching for anything unusual in the area, and they are searching for something that is out of place despite the current circumstances. Before they begin excavation, they will seize a large board that has been discovered. There is also a beam that is thicker than it is here, but not uniformly thick. With the various blends, Emma will be immensely useful in defining a decade or decades. It is thrilling to think that something here might speak eloquently to what happened here. If the team can confirm that this concrete was made in the 1960s, it would probably mean that it was made by the Restall family. Their efforts to find the alleged flood tunnel that feeds seawater into the money pit could soon pay off. The team discovers a huge beam that is evidence of work by human hands and could represent previously unknown work. In order to solve the mystery for everyone who has come before them, the team is working to locate a flood tunnel and its location in the money pit area. They are also searching for anything unusual in the area and are eager to see what they find. Later that afternoon, Marty Lagena joins them via video conference in the war room, where Craig Tester, Rick Lagena, and other team members meet. Archaeometallist. At Smith's Cove, Emma Culligan recently found enormous slabs of concrete that were made of a straightforward cement mix. When the concrete was examined with an X-ray diffraction equipment, XRD, it was shown to contain a Portlandite trace, placing it in the Portland cement group. Portland cement is the most widely used type of cement in contemporary building, frequently combined with water, sand, and gravel. In Canada, Portlandite is found in just 2 places. All aggregates, sand, and Quebec and BC are probably. Since it lacks a contemporary concrete mix, Nova Scotia, a place in Quebec, began hydraulic mining in the 1920s. This cement is hydraulically mined and is unlikely to be anything beyond 9 advertisements. Since it directly affected the water flow, the Restalls thought that the location to close off the flood tunnel was the reason they intended to cement it. The vertical shaft's finding at Smith's Cove attests to the existence of the flood tunnel system and the placement of the Restalls. When Craig Tester, Rick Lagena, and Scott Barlow arrived to examine the possibly historic discovery, they discovered rocks that seemed to be beneath the boards. Billy discovered fist-sized rocks beneath each rock that touched it. Craig thinks that these boulders are man-made since they exhibit a linearity that Mother Nature does not. And if the flood tunnel's location is verified, the original line should be projected somewhere along that line. The only thing left to do is to keep digging. The team is looking for more potential caches of buried valuables in the northern part of the triangle-shaped swamp. They found a piece of shaped wood 3 feet deep, suggesting that it might be related to a structure closer to the surface or another one further below. Money Pit is a story that has endured and remains fascinating due to the well-engineered, well-thought-out, and cogent application of money, time, material, and effort. To look into a mystery circular foundation close to the shore, archaeologist Jack Begley teams up with archaeologist Fiona Steele and her assistant Todd Langth. This test pit's objective is to determine whether the gap in the rocks serves as an entrance. The fact that this is the section of the entire edifice that has been located is an added benefit. The crew has found man-made mortar that matches soils from over 100 feet deep in the Money Pit. They have also discovered other portions of the feature in the Money Pit area, in addition to a variety of coins and antiquities from the 14th to the 18th centuries. These findings have led the scientists to believe that the feature was utilized and altered by several groups over a period of time when treasure might have been placed in the Money Pit location. One of the discoveries is a hinge piece that Fiona thinks is some kind of cut glass or diamond. Fiona is unsure whether the rest of the hinge and its contents are being bagged, but Jack believes that this hinge might have come from a box or chest. Todd thinks the hinge might be a gemstone or glass gemstone, while Fiona says it might have been from a necklace. As they continue to investigate the marsh and its possible treasure caches, the team is committed to finding answers to these issues. The Lanas and their crew had found a lot of treasure on Oak Island during the last 10 years, including diamonds, silver coins, and gold-plated buttons. One such item, thought to be at least 500 years old, was constructed of purple glass and found in 2018. The following day, archaeologist Lar Neen and archmetallurgist Emma Culligan joined the team to examine a glass gem-like artifact close to the round feature on Lot 5. This discovery is a top-pocket find and is regarded as a dazzler. The artifact has a significant amount of lead, which is absent from contemporary glass, particularly glassware. The glass, known as paste, is highly content flint glass that has been crushed up and molded. Early in the 18th century, French jeweler Georg Friedrich Stuss developed imitation gemstones by mixing bismuth thallium with ground-up glass powder. Since the mortar-like material discovered in the round feature matches soil samples recovered from deep underground and close to the site where they are currently conducting a large-scale excavation, it is possible that the round feature, which was unlocked on the 5th, served as a camp during an operation to bury valuables in the money pit. This suggests that someone of importance was present, possibly someone with wealth lured who has excavated everywhere. The province attested that this was the first of these items they had discovered. This is among the most important items on Lot 5, in Marty's opinion. Gary Drayton, a metal detection expert, and Alex Lagina are looking for more clues to solve the Oak Island mystery. They think that the currents would have pushed all the artifacts this way when people would have been slipping and sliding on these rocks, so they are eager to continue discovering more treasure in the money pit. Loosing artifacts. At the depth of the hole, they must dig quickly because it keeps filling back in. Excited about the potential of the artifacts trapped under the giant rock, the team decides to bring more shovels and expand the hole to dig out the metal ship spikes that were discovered nearby before the money pit was discovered in 1795, as well as the 14th century lid cross that may be related to the Christian military order of the Knights Templar. The team discovers a massive, thickly encrusted metal object beneath Smith's Cove's beach. It resembles an iron plate, and they require a larger pouch to remove it. Archaeologist Lar Nien and archimetallurgist Emma Ahn are working in the Oak Island laboratory to analyze the large iron object found 4 underground at Smith's Cove. They have successfully removed corroded materials from its surface, but the large lump caught them off guard. Rick Lagena and other members of the Oak Island team are thrilled about the discovery and intend to return the artifacts to the lab to find more. Emma discloses that the cast iron stove door features a starburst design that resembles the button discovered in the stone feature on Lot 5 in 2023. This design may be connected to the medieval button discovered in the stone feature on Lot 5 in 2023. Emma explains that although cast iron stoves date back to the middle of the 18th century, their manganese content places them in the middle of the 19th century. To assist them solve the riddle of Oak Island, they must learn the stove's design. The plot centers on a group of researchers at Smith's Cove who are looking for the fabled flood tunnel, which is thought to have fed seawater into the original money pit. Craig Tester and Rick Lagena lead the team, and they are searching for the vertical shaft that may be the shaft they are looking for. They find wood near the vertical shaft where the restalls placed wooden forms down the hole. The team is excavating deeply into the shaft in the hopes of finding fasteners or other evidence of its construction, and they discover a modern nail that they believe to be the restall shaft. This contemporary nail may provide a crucial hint that the team is getting close to discovering the wooden frame or forms constructed by the Restall family in 1961, when they poured concrete into the vertical shaft. As they continue their excavation in Smith's Cove, they come across remnants of the Restall's operations, like a broken spike and a rounded beveled point. If they are able to pinpoint the location of the vertical shaft, they should be able to locate the flood tunnel since it leads directly to the treasure. The team is committed to digging and finding clues to the location of the money pit in Smith's Cove.